Fucking Comcast, man. This is bullshit. Alright, I think it's back up. Dropping some frames, but we'll see if it sticks. Alright, hopefully we'll go with it, see what happens. Log back onto IRC. Fucking Comcast, I swear. Your shit sucks. And I'm trying to do this while I'm logging. I'm gonna fucking die because of it. I'm trying to get back everything back up while I'm doing this. Whatever. Kitten, I really need you to not be on my lap right now. Thank you. Alright. Let's keep an eye on it. Bunches of small keys. I only lost about a minute, we're gonna say, from that colossal internet fuck up. Okay. Alright. It seems stable. Wait. Hope that's everything. Hope that's everything. Key to desert and mirror. Okay. Still missing two pieces here. Smoky mire. Smoky pod and Earth Hammer. Alright. Seems stable for the moment. reload a few pages here, but we'll be fine. So we'll get this small key when we leave here, and pray that it's not... I probably should have done it now, to be honest with you. You should have just done it now in case it happens to be the small key to Hera. That is meaningless. Swamp Palace big key is in a waterfall. Okay. Tassel. Ugh. Great. We're actually almost there for Aga here. Jesus, I'm way off right now. The internet outage really put me on edge. Did I get any maps here? No maps. Okay. The only one I have is the Eastern map, and I didn't even look at it. Swamp Palace small key. That one's much more important. Alright, let's finish up at... what's its nuts here? Spiral Cave. Where do we go from here? Eastern Agina's, or Eastern and Sash has the biggest collection of items. We could also do Hyrule Castle. Third pod key. Wow, that's 3 pod keys with Hammer early. I'm gonna do... Let's do Hyrule Castle. For a Moon Pearl. So everything's back to normal. At least what can be considered normal for fucking Comcast. Gonna miss Gigabit when we move. But if the service is better, I'll fucking take it. The service here has been so bad lately. Alright, now we've got places to go. Thieves Town is 100% clearable, so we're gonna start that way. Oh, hey, Dread. Yeah, I've been having some issues. Yeah. Yeah, I was up for like 5 minutes and then internet went down, so... It looks like it's stable now. It had gone down one time earlier today, too. Comcast, man. What can you do? Fuck 'em. How you doing today, dude? Yeah. It was up and down for a few minutes, and then it just went completely down. I restarted my modem. It seems like it's okay now. It's just ever since, I don't know, it's been 3 or 4 months ago. Ever since then, it's been shit. It was great for the longest time, and then I just turned ass like overnight. Again, I'm gonna miss Gigabit when I move because it's not available out in the burbs, but unless it becomes available by the time we get there. But if it's stable, I'm perfectly okay with it. Fourth pod key, Jesus. You think it wants us to go there? What's Swamp? Swamp is a crystal. We are gonna find out the 5-6 here. Meyer and Hera. So we're gonna get the flute. I mean, how hard is it? We've been at this building now for 5 years, and we've had 3 different ISPs here. 3. I've had AT&T, RCN, and Comcast. We started with Comcast, and then they raised our rates to something absurd. So I switched from there to AT&T because AT&T was offering killer deals at the time, and the service was basically the same. So I was saving like half price. And then RCN came along. They laid their line down in this area. So I went with them because they were offering much better service at a cheaper price, and it was great for a long time. And then they did an upgrade in the area, and suddenly I could not. It was unusable. I was getting packet drops every minute. It's like every minute. This is back. I was playing Overwatch at the time. It was unplayable. It was totally unplayable. And then I went back to Comcast because I got this deal, and soon after Gigabit came along, so I took their Gigabit service, and up until about 3-4 months ago, we're gonna say, it's been working fucking great. And then about 3 or 4 months ago, things just suddenly started going to shit. And now I'm getting, disconnections pretty much constantly. And it's not just here. When this happens, these are service outages. Because often I'll check the map, like the global map, and they'll say, oh yeah, well, service is down for these 8 blocks of and it's just like, what the fuck did you do? It's like, what did you do that destroyed this service in this area? So it's actually a huge, huge fear of mine when we move, because I rely on internet for everything. So when internet goes down, I can't do anything. I can't work. I mean, obviously I'm working very hard right now, but yeah, it's unusable. So how's your day going? It has been good since we came back up. That's good. Yeah, I would normally go to Skullwoods here, but we have everything we need to actually full clear Thieves Town, so we're just gonna go do it. Thanks, dude. gotta go Bears, man. You talk about Hooglin, Dread? It's going. I should be working, and I'm having a few minor internet issues, but other than that, it's going just fine. It's gonna be such a difficult week to work. I have shit to do. I really do. I have shit to do. Wow, they really need us. They really want us to go to Thieves Town. So we're going. Give me a break. Yeah, it's just gonna be such difficult because I have a 3-day week next week, and it's just gonna make it so difficult to work. Yeah, they gave us big key, little key here super early, so can't imagine. Yeah, she's working, but she has her Twitch alerts on, so you know, if she's got her phone with her, I know she's gonna be busy. So yeah, I'm hoping she doesn't swing on and she sees it. So she's done that. I don't do this very often. It's very rare that I do this during the day, but I just really am not enjoying work right now. And it's Keysanity. I cannot turn down the keys, man. So yeah, this race is loaded. I noticed that too. I think it's, you know, it's the day after a holiday. The younger people are home because they don't have school or college, you know, and, you know, us older farts, we don't give a shit. So we already know here. I'm gonna get bunnied. Yep. It's like I have a hard time turning down keys, so. Oh shit! I work for a small company here in Chicago. I work from home, so we do software development for basically it's custom software on demand. So our clients come to us and say we need this, and this done, and we do it. So it's just right now it's so difficult to focus on work. The thing that we're doing right now, that I'm supposed to be doing at least right now, is it's not even client work, it's our own work. We have our own product that we do sell for that we have, you know, a pretty decent clientele on that we get away from me. That we use, and I'm supposed to be doing work on that, and it's just slow and fucking awful. So guys in the chest and big smoke. Ooh, okay, that's important. Where was that big chest at? It was in Waterfall Cave. Okay, so I need to pick that up. That's got probably good anyway. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm a developer. I've been doing this for professionally 12 years now, and then off that maybe count at 20. So comes natural. I have a BA in software development, but I don't use it. It's because it's in game software development, and I live in Chicago, and as soon as Midway went under, there's no game development companies left in the city of Chicago. So there's just nothing. So I have a nice, you know, $60,000 bachelor's degree that is sitting in a folder over there on my bookshelf that I don't use. I use maybe 2% of what I learned in there. Of course, spent the time getting the hearts and then get a refill. But I'd love to be able to use that, BA, but it ain't gonna happen. Not unless I move, and oh, don't want to move right now. Oh wow, it wants us to go straight there. Okay. That was the item that made us come here. We need to go straight to Swamp. I want to see who we get. I want to see who we get in the playoffs. So here's my thought. I don't want to see... I want Minnesota to be gone. I want to win this week to eliminate Minnesota. Because I don't like playing the same team 3 times in a season, especially not back-to-back. So, really pushing for Philly this week, and then obviously a Bears win to knock Minnesota out. I'm not afraid of Minnesota by any stretch, but at the same time, I just don't want to play them. I don't want to play them again. And that is a crystal. So, take that out of the equation. I feel good about the opener, and then it would unless we get a bye, of course, which the Rams are not going to lose to. They're not going to lose to. Yeah, they're not going to lose to San Francisco. So, so then it would go to LA for the Rams in the second round, and then I think at that point at that moment all bets are off, just because I mean we beat them here in Chicago. Obviously the environment's going to be a little bit different there. I don't need to get that yet, but yeah, I feel like it doesn't matter who we play in the first round, we can win that game. In Chicago against either Philly or against Philly or Minnesota at home, should win that game. But at LA, at New Orleans scares me. Yeah, they're not quite as good as they were in the opening. Both teams seemed like unstoppable at the beginning of the year. I don't feel like, I'm not scared at the team. Oh, actually, no, you're 100% right. Do not want to play the Seahawks. Now, the good thing is they're the 5, and we won't play the Seahawks. The 3 cannot play the 5 unless it's in the NFC title game. So I'm totally cool with this. There's the Swamp Key, yep. So it ain't gonna happen. So I mean, if that scenario happens, I'm okay with it. It means we're in the goddamn NFC title game. Sure. And it'll be in Chicago, where we beat them earlier this year. Hell yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't want to play in Seattle, but that's not going to happen, so... So yeah, I'm okay with this. Yeah, I mean, Seattle looks really goddamn good right now. They look really good right now. I would say the teams... I still say Saints-Rams are 1 and 2 that I don't want to play. Especially at New Orleans and at... and in LA, but yeah, that's I don't want to play Seattle. Seattle's probably 3. I mean, in fact, to change that, Seattle is 3. Like, I don't care about Dallas. I couldn't care less about the Cowboys. Oh, Saints will be much tougher. Much tougher. Absolutely. That's not even... I don't even think that's a debate. Saints will be much, much tougher than the Rams are. So... yeah, I mean, again, the good thing is the two teams that the Bears cannot play, unless it's in the NFC title game, are going to be the Saints and Seattle. So... I mean, we know we're going to play the 6, and then we're going to play the 2. So, it's like... Alright. We only have to worry about 3 teams. Unless we happen to get that second round, the first round bye. Which is very unlikely, but it's possible. It is possible, though. I wouldn't completely rule it out, but it'd be a long shot at this point. I'll take it. Yeah, we're going there next, so... And we know that there is a unique item in the big chest, that's why we picked up that key, which we knew where it was. Things have actually been helpful. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Until Trubisky gets more consistent, absolutely. He's very, very inaccurate to... it's okay, it's funny. He's a great first read quarterback. When he knows his A read and he doesn't hold on to the ball for longer than 2 seconds, he's really good and really super accurate. But if he has to sit back in the pocket and think about it for a few minutes, or for a few seconds, and go down his reads, his accuracy just drops dramatically. Especially when he needs to go deep to the outside. Those deep outside balls are not there. He misses either long out or short in. It's just he's not very accurate. A lot of the catches we've actually made downfield have been shoestring catches where we have, you know, the guys are jumping, leaping, you know, diving for balls. Very rarely are we catching them, you know, right on the mark. So, oh hell no, I can do this in my sleep. I'm already down a minute on this because internet went down and I actually had to set my controller down for a few seconds to get everything back up and running. So I'm already down a little bit. And with this field, if I lost a minute, I'm not going to win the race. So this made perfect sense. I'm just going to full clear. I'm not going to bother taking a risk at this stage. I mean, this seed has been as unappealing as it can be. It's been... You can read it like a book. Because now it wants us to go to pod. Which means the bow is either in here or it's in pod. So... been very easy. Oh yeah, no, I don't mind checking left side. The only reason that I've been checking left side swamp less than normal is because of the hint system. So, you know, usually you get the left side swamp hint if you look hard enough. So, it just makes it a little bit less appealing to do, but I'm in here early enough now that there's no reason not to do this. Yeah, we gotta find that bow. That bow's gonna be the next item. I think it's either gonna be in here, pod, maybe East Death Mountain, but it's gonna be the next item that pops. I guess it's possible Fire Rod as well. Fire Rod would make some sense too. Fire Rod opens up 2 sections. Because it gets us into ice, and we have everything we need to actually clear ice, so... I could see either. There's the queue. Alright, dude. I should be doing the same, but I'm not. Take it easy. Damn it. Oh, God. Get off. Jesus, man. Get away from there. Oh, this is pissing me off. I can't touch the damn thing. Every once in a while, that jelly's just an ass. Whatever. Alright, we leave here. We're gonna go get that key that's sitting on, Lake Hylia. And then I think I'm gonna do the Death Mountain check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 7 up there if we include Spike Cave, which I think we would if we're going up there. I think I want to do that before I head to... Jesus, look at these keys. We have almost every goddamn key. We're missing Hera and Meyer, both required, but we need them. We've got every other big key at this point. It's a ton of keys. What else should we check while we're here? What else should we check? I don't think there's anything else worth checking at this point. We'll get that key that we know is there. If it's a pod key, that's going to make all the difference in the world, because that's going to give us our 5th key, which means if we wanted to open up the main door, we could, and not really have to worry about it, because we're never gonna. We have the mirrors, which means we don't have to open up the. We just hammer jump, and we don't have to open up that last one. We end there. This is being a hoe bag. I mean, I guess we could use Ice Rod here and see if we can get this down. It's not horribly difficult to do. As long as you get him caught in the corner. What? There's the Hera key, too! Holy buckets, these keys! We're missing, what, the GT key and the Meyer key. And that's it. We have every other big key in the game. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever had this many big keys so early. Yeah, this is a weird Keysanity. Well, we don't have a fire source to get through ice yet, so we don't have to bother with that yet. We also don't know if we haven't got many maps, so we have no idea what the actual crystals are at this point. Funny enough, that's exactly where we're going, but we're not going there for T-Rock. Alright. Hey, Lotus. Oh, we're doing okay. How you doing today? I'm in another I should be working race, but I'm not. Because... reasons. I'm gonna do Spike Cave first. Sora, why's that? We have a fairy and a bottle if we wanted to use that. I don't think we're gonna need to, though. But I'm gonna do this before I do Hera, just in case the small key is in here, because we're gonna do it right after it anyway. So I might as well do it now and get the free magic refill out of it. Map to pod. Well, actually, we'll check that. That'll be important. Oh, I hear you, dude. That sucks. You gotta... I don't envy your position with those. I definitely do not. So, I think overall, I mean, we're routing this exactly the way it needs to be routed, but this routing is not difficult. This is about as easy a routing job as you can do. The keys are telling you exactly where you need to go. The only thing I'm slightly concerned about is that one small key for Harrow. That's the only place I'm going right now that I can't fully clear. The only problem is that I'm going to be down at least a minute because I've had some connectivity issues here. I had a small internet outage here at the beginning of the stream, and I lost about a minute when I was trying to get shit back up. So it took an unnecessary death, and I actually had to set my controller down for about 30 seconds to get some shit back up. But whatever. It's just a friendly Keysanity race with really good competition. The competition in this one is really stacked. This is as stacked of a race that I've seen for a while. I'm just gonna take the fall here. Okay, that's probably a Gina. I'm just gonna take the fall here and not worry about the bomb jump. Not at this stage. I don't like doing it without the boots anyway. Just because, again, it's not worth the risk if you don't time it right. And the penalty is severe. So we'll do this. We'll clear the area over by. We'll do hook shot, bunny cave. Hopefully the small key to Myers or to Hare is not in there, and it's gonna force us to come back. But I mean, bow and fire rod are the two biggest pieces we're missing right now. That one should have counted. That one should have also counted. Good. To Thieves Town, we already know that. I do need to check the map for Pod, because that's kind of the next place on the list. The good news is we're locked out of 2 dungeons completely. Actually, 3 dungeons, because we're locked out of T-Rock as well. We can't even get to Mire, and we can't get to Ice. And chances are at least one of those is a pendant. We know where none of the pendants are right now. We haven't been to Sasharala, so we haven't been able to figure that one out. Which Christmas present? Bombos. I want to see. A karaoke machine? That's a hell of a present, man. I absolutely do not. That would be hell. I would hate everything about that. It's meaningless addition of time. Because everyone's going to do the same pattern every time, and then they're just going to have to... It's just going to be rinse and reuse. They're just going to leave, come back, and... It serves no purpose other than being annoying. I'm just going to take the hit there. Alright. going to do pyramid. We have a castle tower key, so I'm going to go do Agina. Or Agina. Jesus Christ, Agina. And then... yeah, then we're just going to go to Eastern and Eastern Pod. Yeah, I think that makes perfect sense. It's the biggest collection of items that's still left. There's not many. Again, thankfully the keys have been really generous, but it's the items that have really limited our choices. So we can't go into T-Rock because we don't have Bombos or the cane. Can't go to Meyer because we don't have the flute. Can't go to Ice because we don't have a fire source to get in. So Bow and Pod and Eastern are really the next two best places to go. We can go in, we just can't finish them until we find the bow, and if we find the bow, we can finish them both. And chances are one of them is a pen well, no, we know Eastern, so well, we'll get one information. One piece. Actually, you know what? Hold on. What is? That's crystal. Forgot I have that. Oh, we gotta get this. But... should have done this the other way. I don't know why I didn't. It's kind of a mistake. So I gotta walk back up now. Should have done Aga Tower first. Small miscue. Alright, so 2 items here are going to be really quick to get. I hate waiting here, but it's still the fastest way to do it. Without Fire Rod or the bow. Am I kidding? Alright, so we'll get these 2, and then, yeah, we'll just head straight over to Eastern, and we'll do Sashrala. I think we'll do... what do we want to do first? Does it make sense to do Eastern or Pod first? Pod has more items, but we are bow locked. We have no potion. We can't actually open that up because I think we just have the 1 bottle. And there's nothing in there. And I'm not gonna go get a potion just to check the bow lock side. So I'm gonna do Eastern first. I think that makes sense. Eastern is 5 items. You know, in theory, Pot is 12. Sorry, 11, not 12. 11. And we'll get some green information about the green pendant. Turtle Rock. Of course it's green pendant, because we have the fire, or the ice rod. That was a load of poop. We just bonked through that, didn't we? Yes, we did. Why did I drop that there? And I should have just dropped it right there. It didn't make a lot of sense. We're gonna do Eastern first. It's the easiest to get back to. Actually, no, you know what? We're gonna do Pod first. The more I think of, let's do Pod because just because of the sheer amount of items that are in here. No, you know what? I'm gonna mirror out. I'm gonna go do Eastern first. With the way it's set up right now, I have no way to sequence break the bow side. That's helpful. Yeah, we're gonna do this first. I don't want to open the... basically, I don't want to open the front door. And right now, we would be forced to open the front door, so... I think it's the only reason. In fact, I'm probably gonna save quit when I finish this. I'll go turn that flute in before I continue. Because then we can go check. Because why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? Okay. Going here was the smart choice. Going here first was a good choice. Okay, well in that case then we're gonna finish both of these because now we can full clear both Pod and Eastern. Shit. Okay. Why wouldn't it be actually in Eastern? That's the only reason I did Aga when I did, just because I was afraid the bow was going to be there. Alright. So we got for a hint today. Unique item requires a bomb. I'm sure we've already had one of those. At least one of those by now. The question is after this is do we go to desert? So deserts, we're down to one piece of unknown information, which is the basically what's the seventh crystal. So, you know, in theory, depending on what Meyer is, we're just 3 items away. We need the GT Big Key, but in theory, we're not that far away. We would need the Fire Rod, we would need the Fire Rod and the Cane, and the Big T. Oh, I'm sorry, we need the Meyer Key still. We still need the Meyer Key. So, at minimum, we're 4 items away. But, the good... I mean... If ice... Wow, that's interesting. We might not need the Fire Rod. This could be one of those Fire Rod listed seeds because if the 2 dungeons, if the... You know what? On that note, we'll do desert. Yeah, we'll just go do desert to get the information. Because if it's Ice and Skullwoods, we already know we don't have to do T-Rock. Fire Rod, we don't need it. So, yeah. And this is cool. We get to full clear this without opening the front door. Now, we have to make 3 loops. It's just the nature of the beast. You have to do 3 loops in here if you do this. You can't get around it. But it's not the end of the world. Yeah, we have that already. So after this, we're going to go turn in that flute. We'll check desert. We'll see what we need to get into Meyer. If it happens to be ether... That'll make things a lot easier if it is ether. Because then we don't have to hunt down the other medallion. This tempered sword. We're set for the rest of the seed. And we're going to make our first loop. Again, it really does not matter the order you do this in, honestly. Although it would have made sense to get the first chest on the right. You know, it does, again, it doesn't really matter. You're going to have to do the loops anyway. Doesn't matter. The chest there on the bridge. I didn't get that one. It might have made sense to go up and around and back before doing that. But, because without the boots, you do have to do the, you have to walk back kind of the long way to get to that one, but that's fine. It's not a, that is not a deal breaker. I don't even know if it's any slower. It might actually not be. Honestly, don't know. Alright, that's loop 1. Or, I'm sorry, loop 2. Well, I guess if you do it this way, you only have to do 2. But one of them is longer than the other. So... okay, I guess, you know what? This does save a touch of time. Not a lot of time, but it saves a little time. Okay. Change that. No, you still have to do the third loop with 4 keys because you can't exit. That's right. You still can't. You still got to do it this way because you can't exit back to this side to go through that door and get down, unless you have a 5th key. If I have a 5th key, it would save me another loop. But ooh, them's those booties. We got those just after the hour mark. Love me some booties. Map of desert. Good information. We will know that when we save quit. Just gonna reset the room. It's easier. This is something I have not put a ton of practice in, so I still usually have to do a few pause buffers. Oh, this seed is just ridiculous. T-Rock, that one we know already. Well, now, oh, wow, unless desert is that last crystal, I have no interest in going there. I have no interest in going there. If you do step on the block. Dick. Yeah, I have no interest in going there now, unless it is the last crystal, just because now we have the fire rod. Actually, which means, you know, ice is clearable, Skullwoods is clearable. I think based off of this, I'll go do Skullwoods over ice. Not because of my hatred of ice. It actually has nothing to do with it this time. It's just 8 items in one, 8 items in the other, but Skullwoods takes half the time to clear. Plus, there's 2 additional items out there we need to look at, so we're just looking for Cain, basically. Now, the only thing that ice would have that would be nice to get are the 3 hints, one of which is probably the damn hint for GT. Contacted me for work yet. I'm keeping my eye over at my my workstation, just because I know I'm supposed to be working right now. Right in the eyeball. Done here, so let's save quit. We'll go to Sank. We'll check the Bonk Rocks and the King's Tomb. We'll do a map check for Desert. We'll do that, and we'll check Mire and Skullwoods. If Desert is not a crystal, if Desert's not a crystal, we'll do Skullwoods. And it is the last crystal. Motherfucker. Is that Fire Rod a herring? Is that a herring? And we're gonna go do Desert. So that is... we know everything now. We have perfect information. And we already have 5 crystals down. I mean, we're just 2 items away from potential go. 3 items. We still need the GT Big Key. Why do I not have the library check? I don't even remember checking the library. There's the 5th pod key. That's great. We don't need it, but... I didn't check off that fucking library because I was working getting my internet connection back up when I did the library check, and honestly, I didn't check it off, and I don't remember what the fuck was there. So, I might want to go do that really quick. I think it might have been a small key. My brain is telling me that it might have been a small key, so I'm going to go check it. Because we would still like to get the small key to Desert before going in there. That would be convenient. This has been a very, very generous seed. Oh, you don't want to do that. Ah, bonk the creeper! Today I learned I'm a creeper. I think this is the small key. It's like I kind of remembered, but I wasn't for sure. That would have been insane if that was the Desert key. Okay. And if this is ether, that's even better. It takes one off the board. And it fucking is. So, I mean, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go into Mire when we're finished here. Oops. Alright, I'm not gonna bother checking the other side of this yet. So there's 3 items in here, gonna be super quick to check. Maybe should have checked the other side first, but I don't think it's a big deal. I was so hoping that was going to be a key to this dungeon. So, we definitely don't need any more small keys. We're good on small keys. Except for the Hera key and the Desert key, which just lead to other items, but... You know, we don't need any... There's no required small keys at this point that we know of. Alright, so we'll do these. I'm going to take this over here now. Sense. Can't do this one way or the other, so yeah. That's stupid. Because now the portal's going to be stuck further to the right than where it should be. That's pretty good, actually. I did that. Done that before. First for everything. Didn't know you could do that. I also don't normally drop the portal right there. I thought I was on the left. Lucky I didn't trigger any entrance or EG glitch there, because that would have sucked to have to redo this. That would have really sucked if I would have accidentally triggered exploration glitch. So, Mire is... We go in there. We don't have what we need to clear it. We can get 6 items in there as it stands. But we're gonna do it anyway. Kane is really the only thing we're missing at this point, so... We have, what, 1 key? Yeah, 1 key's fine. Damn it. Ah, stalled. Alright, so we have the one key, so we can go do this kind of the good way. The way you want to do this in Keysanity, which is all left first. Although, since we're not go-moding this, we're not clearing it, I guess it doesn't make a huge deal. We never found the hint for left side mire, so these are mysteries. Short a key doing it this way. I realize that now. There's a heart and some cash requires a big red bomb. Alright, well, we don't have to do that. Sixth pod key. So it wanted you to come in here before finishing pod. I don't know what that means exactly. I don't know if that means there's more likely or less likely that the cane is in here. Or the big key is in here or something. I mean, we're only doing it because we were standing right here. Now we have to do it this way. Which sucks, because that means we can't do the cool method of doing this, but we're also not going to the end game, so this is fine. I mean, we're still 2 items short here. Bombos. Ew. Oh, nobody wanted to see that. I'll pop down this way. I think here is safe. Well, I mean, that opens up potentially... Oops. Other side. It opens up potentially something in T-Rock. That's awesome, dude! You're a good uncle. Because this is falling apart. Yeah. You're a good uncle, man. It's badass, dude. Yeah. Is PED an option? Well, it's not an option for the cane. It is for the GT key, but... So, we're clearing for items here, so we're going to go around the long way. We'll save the key. Small mire key. Okay. Oh my god, come on. What am I doing here? For some reason, I can't seem to get the mark there. Jesus. That was almost not worth it. Well, we're gonna continue. Huh. My uncles did shit like that when I was younger. I almost said when I was my age. Dick. I miss this now. Oh, we're in that spot. Fuck this. That Gibdo really cheesed us off right there. That's badass, dude. We're gonna take an attention. Oh no, we don't. We're not. I was gonna say we're about to take an intentional death ward, but I forgot that I have a fairy in a bottle, so I might as well burn it. Yeah, that's what uncles are supposed to do, man. Unfortunately, I don't get to see my nieces and nephews very often. I only have a couple, but I don't actually get to see them that much. Gotta be careful here. Again, I'm at 1 heart. I don't care. Actually, shit. No, I'm just gonna powder. Save it. But yeah, none of my nieces or nephews live around here, so I got one down south. I have one in Iowa, which I rarely get to see. It's my fault. It's not anybody's fault. It's probably ice again. Yeah. That's cool. That actually sounds like a hell of a lot of fun. Don't know why I tripped that, but hey. Whatever. And survey says... I'm gonna do that first. Ah. That is so... That's so close. It's 2 items very, very fast. Hey, Jasper. This is 2 items very, very, very fast. I mean, we're basically Kane away from Go. We're going to treat Kane as Go mode. Because GT Big Key, we don't know where that is yet, but... Alright, let's go do ice. We don't have the cane, so obviously if we get towards the end, we have to bomb jump. The cool thing is, unless the GT key is on the pedestal, I don't really care about any of that. Some bombs are in Ganon's tower. Yes, there are. Oops. Hold up. So we're going to treat Kane as go mode. It might not be right, but we're going to do it. As much as I do not want that. Definitely do not want that fairy. I do not want sword beams in this place. But yeah, the important thing about this is that we will pick up the additional hints, and I will go out of my way to get those hints. It's definitely worth going out of your way to get these hints. Because one of them is going to be the GT hint. Well... now I actually don't want the... cane to be in here now. Because I don't want my opponents to have that very vital piece of information. It's been a while since I've had one of these. So we're still Kane to go. The difference is now we need to finish all the dungeons. Oh, I'm sorry, we also need the big key to admire still. Yeah, but this is one of those rare situations. I really want everything from here on to be a dud. Because now we know where the big key is, so... If you found, you know, the cane and the big key to Meyer elsewhere, and as long as it's not in T-Rock, then you got a pretty big fucking advantage. Wow. GT big key is on the ped. It means nothing is in GT. Nothing worth of value is in GT. Great fun seed. Fun seed. Again, this is really going to be interesting where these last two items are at. If Kane is like a, I don't know, blacksmith? A smithy chain or something like that, and then the big key to Meyer is inside of Turtle Rock, then... I mean, I could see that being, that would be very interesting. But if it's in here, if it's on Cold Stare, everyone's going to get this information. Well, I'm glad we did, you know, I'm glad we did Skullwoods at least. So we didn't lose any time doing Skullwoods. The only time we lost was just checking a few chests. Oh, man, what a mess. Oh, I don't have the magic. I'm gonna have to use, bombos here. Luckily, we have bombos. This is being restreamed too. I think it's on Speed Gaming. I bet they're enjoying this. How did I get out of there? Man, okay. That's good. That's actually really good. Because none of that was required. Which means the cane is in the open. The cane is absolutely in the open. So this could be good. This actually could be good. So there's 5 open items right now. 5. We're going to check all 5. One of them will be either the cane. It'll probably be the cane, to be honest with you. I mean, that makes sense. Oh, shit. We need a T-Rock key. Oh, no. There's a key. There's a fucking small key on Lumberjack. Oh, my God. That would be the worst. Ugh. I just puked a little. There's a small key on Lumberjack. Although the only way that would be required without some massive weird double dipping would be if the 4th small key is at the vanilla big key spot inside of Turtle Rock. But we do need another T-Rock key. We only have 2. We only have 2 right now. Okay. 2 through 2, yeah. Good, just making sure. Ugh, gross. Where's the cane? It would be interesting if the cane is actually in Meyer in the big chest. No, I'm a coward today. One of these 5 overworld locations is going to have this. Alright, so we're going to go like this. And we're just going to drop it right here, and we'll come back for it. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, I don't like that at all. It's been in the open the whole time. I don't know why I do it this way, but I find that easier. I don't know what I think about that. That's been out there for so long. Bye, devil birds. Ass. We have to get these both turned in, because if we find the Meyer key, we can finish, you know, once we get... Well, again, we still need to do this because we need a T-Rock key. We need a T-Rock key. And we'll even do catfish while we're done here. We'll absolutely do catfish after this, unless this is the small key. Yeah, we're gonna do cat. Because this is what it is, we're gonna get catfish out because we need that small key. We absolutely need that small key to Turtle Lock before we go up there. Yes, there's probably one in there, but we have to clear it. So this is a hundo. This is pure hundo with the exception of GT. This is 100% hundo. We're not leaving anything behind. Until we find the last item, because we're still missing one item here. And there's still there's still 2 fetch quests out there too. We still have book fetch, and we still have mushroom fetch. Okay, we'll do this. We'll save quit. We'll head to GT or TR, and then again, we need this to be that small key. If it isn't, we're just gonna go to Turtle Rock. I mean, if it's the book, we'll check the book spot before we go. Okay, so it's in Turtle Rock. That's not very uncommon. What I am not going to do, however, is open up the vanilla big key chest, because with only 2 keys, one of 2 things could happen. Either that could be the other small key, or that last small key could be the key that is sitting at on Lumberjack. Nobody wants that. So the only way that would not work is if the big key to Meyer happened to be in that location. It should be very, very slim. So we're Meyer key to go. Meyer key and then a small key to Turtle Rock. Small key to Turtle Rock could also just be in Meyer. And we'd have to go back down and up again, and then down and back up again. But we should still sub 2 this, unless we have to do like a bunch of back and forth logic. But we'll still probably sub 2 this, even though it's a full clear. We've been very efficient. Sorry, I was trying to pay attention to my keys at the same time to make sure I didn't screw something up. Yeah, this is right. So yeah. Nice. All dungeons. Maybe is actual all dungeons because the, because of Aga. Oh, there's the Meyer key. That was the easy one. We knew that had to be. So we're go mode to a small key and out of Turtle Rock. To a vanilla to a small key in here somewhere. We are go to that. I don't think there's any way I leave here. Because if you're wrong, then you have to take an extra trip up Death Mountain, because you got to go back down to get the key. I'm just gonna take the hits. I really don't give a shit. Well, I kind of give a shit considering I took like 8. We're gonna go. There it is. I don't know why I checked that chest, but we're gonna go. That's our go. We just need to pick up the small keys en route. And there's absolutely nothing else we care about in here. We have a red goo and a fairy in a bottle. And I think the last one is a bee. But we do have powder, so it's not a big deal. We'll finish here, we'll go to Meyer, we'll finish Meyer, we'll go pull the ped, get the big key, save quit, go to GT, and then we'll full clear there. So we're looking at 155? 153, 155. Shit. Doesn't really matter. That's lovely. Shit. Well, yeah, you can't let that one just hang there. It's low-hanging fruit, man. This is going to be interesting where people start finishing, because this is a... again, this is a pretty stacked field. There's a lot of great racers in this particular race. I don't know why this one brought out all the people, but this is gonna be mostly execution. So, and again, we're down at least a minute. So I wouldn't be shocked if somebody is getting close to approaching GT by now, or if not in GT. That wouldn't surprise me. I mean, we're only 3 minutes out, so... 4 minutes out, so we gotta make the climb again. Bother with fucking with backdoor in this one. All right. So this kind of worked out in a weird way. The fact that we went to Ice Palace, the fact that we didn't find the cane actually in some weird way kind of worked out, because it led us to where we need to go. So someone's going to get fucked by this. Like, someone is going to get fucked by not realizing this is a pet seed. Because they picked up the cane, they followed it here, they did this, they they finished Mire, and then they went to GT and hunt for the key and didn't actually step into Ice Palace and get that very, very, very important hint. In the, you know, in the total number of required hint items, this is probably the biggest. That is the third GT key I pulled on the pad. That's number 3. The very first Keysanity seed I did had it there. That got me hooked. The only thing we did do that we definitely did not need to do here was we did the clear of Mire. You know, we did the initial clear Mire, so this is a double dip, and to be honest, it's kind of a shitty one. Hi, kitten. You gonna roll back down? Because you're in my way. Thank you. Damn it! Fucking... Ugh, I hate it when I do that. So I'm not even gonna two-cycle this. So yeah, I don't think we didn't pull anything important while we were in here. Pretty sure it wasn't. I'm pretty sure that there was nothing in here that we cared about when we came in here the first time. I think it was a dud. We just did it because we were here. So I won't be surprised if somebody gets a 150 on this. I think 150 is pretty reasonable. We're looking at that 156 range. 156 to 157. Depends how fast we finish up here. So we still have to climb GT again. But or Death Mountain. There was no avoiding that. It was never not going to happen. Don't care. One of these days I'll learn spooky. The day's not today. Should be, but it isn't. Oops. Come on, really? You're gonna get hit by that too, aren't you? Yeah. Whatever. No big deal. And to the Tower of Ganon. Yeah, we got the compass to Hera. That's great. That is a very, very full board. That tracker is very full. But we got everything we need. We're looking at, yeah, like a 146 and change, something like that. It's about where we're looking now. It's gonna take us a minute to get up and in, and no one is done, but somebody will be done within the next couple of minutes. I have to assume. Considering what this seed included, you know what's gonna come down to is how many people. We made a mistake. We made a mistake in this seed, and it did cost. But in the end, I think it's going to do more help than it did harm, and that was not looking at Bumper Cave to see the Cane of Samaria there. Because in doing it that way, we didn't have to go do... You know, we did go into... Effectively, it would have led us to everything we needed before finding the hints that the GT key is. And speak of the devil, we just had to finish. Who the fuck is that? I don't even recognize the name. I have no idea who that is. That's very interesting and peculiar. Especially with the amount of people that are in this one. I have no idea who that is. Cool. We're gonna get screwed on this one. I hit the... Unfortunately, I hit the spike and it screwed up my sword swing. Ow. That's a really good time for somebody that I do not recognize at all. I guess it's the first time I've seen that name. That's really good. Damn it! Oh, I wasted one. Now I gotta hold. Go up there. Came up short on that one. Gonna get hit by the laser. Nope, missed it. Okay. And whoa, 3 people. Oh my god! 3 people finished within like 2 seconds of each other. Wow. Ha! That's great. I love it. Ha! Oh, I'm gonna get that. That's fantastic. So, we're gonna get... The only thing we're gonna get hit by is that double dip of mire. The double dip of mire is the only thing that's gonna get us here. Yeah, everyone's finishing now, so we're a couple minutes behind still. Unfortunate, but hey, whatever. No big deal. Ooh, am I gonna hit that? Okay, good. Wow, 5 people finished within a minute of each other right there. That's pretty impressive. Yep, it's the mire dip that got us. And that's 2-3 minutes. But beyond that, whatever. Oh, I got cheesed on that one. They hit at the same time. Damn it. Boo. Well, it's been quiet today, guys. It's been quiet, but we will have a bonk game here. In roughly a minute. Eight, 9, 10, oh, 10, 11. Love getting as many of those as I can. For no other reason other than just to do it. Doesn't slow it down, doesn't speed it up. It's just for the gimmicks. So, yeah, and again, we lost a minute just based off of the internet issues earlier. I took a death when I shouldn't have. Fuck Comcast. Thanks a lot. I'm gonna let this one just happen. And double area, yes. So yeah, we were a couple minutes behind on the pack, but yeah. Considering the 2 double dips, that adds up. That adds up. it's been quiet, but if you guys want to play the bonk game, if there's anybody even out there right now, play away. Play away. I will be back in a moment. Do 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 do. I'm gonna take a minute here. I'm gonna take a look and see the person who won this. Who is this? Again, I've never seen or heard of this person before. He has... Oh, he's played a lot of shit. He just doesn't play a lot of Zelda. But he plays combo. Actually, no. He's played a decent amount of shit here. He just hasn't had a monster finish like this before. He's had some good finishes, but nothing outstanding. Wait. Asder. Wait. That's Elminster. That's Elminster. Oh. Well, then shit, yeah. It's fucking Elm. Okay, then yes, we know exactly who that is. I wonder why I changed his name. Okay, but yeah, that's Elminster. That's makes more sense. So looking at that, it's like something doesn't make sense here. That makes more sense. So, I guess in the end, so we were, what, again, 6 minutes behind, I think, the pace. What was the final? Let me go back to this. We were... 7 minutes. We were 7 minutes back on the pace. So, we had a minute early we lost because of technical reasons. We picked up... Let's see, we full cleared... We double-dipped Desert. We didn't need to. We double-dipped Mire. The Mire double-dip's the one that killed us. That's the one that sent us back the most. That was a 3 or 4 minute loss. The Ice Palace. We have full cleared Ice Palace. How would you have done that? So if you pick up the Cane, you had Bombos. If you went up to Turtle Rock, you would have full cleared Turtle Rock. You would have cleared Mire. You would have gone to Ice, got the Clue, and then just go-moded both of those. You would have saved a bit of time. Yeah, I have a kid, so... You know, that was a thing when he was growing up. So, yeah, I've seen it. I don't recall it, but... I remember it wasn't all there. Oh wow, everyone's finishing now. Yeah, I'm seeing it. Yeah, yeah. Some of those I choose to forget. Oh wow, Minster got a 151 on this one. That's why he smoked it. So yeah, he did that route probably. He went up, he got the cane. So he would have done Turtle Rock and full clear Turtle Rock before even stepping foot into ice. So he would have done that. Maybe he got the ice hint, who knows. You get the ice hint there, you might go mode. But yeah, I could definitely see a path to that where you could shave 5-6 minutes off. So, makes sense. Good finish. Very good finish. So, it's a weird one. If the hint wasn't where it was in Ice Palace, I could have seen this ending a little bit differently. But if you were go mode to the GT key at that point and you step into Ice Palace, I could see... Yeah, I could see that. So we did a little extra overworld. We did a little extra... Not a lot of overworld. Maybe a couple minutes worth. The double dip into Desert hurt. The double dip into Mire hurt a lot. And we full cleared Swamp, Ice. Yeah. Skullwoods. That's fine. Makes perfect sense. The cane, not finding the cane was probably a detriment in the end. Yeah, everyone is finishing right now. Well, unless you guessed wrong, you're gonna get a freebie today. I didn't even get a guess out there, so... And only 8 bonks today? What? That one death cost a minute, but again, that was because of internet connection. That had nothing to do with execution. So, we had a 161. That's not too bad. Take it. I'm fine with it. No worries. So, alright, I have to get some more work done. I shouldn't even been doing this right now, so I'm going to sign off. We get a little work done. It's Wednesday. I have no idea what's going on tonight. I just couldn't resist. So, have a great day, everybody. Out of here. We'll see you later. Take it easy. Bye-bye.